friends, this is Joanne. Welcome to Simple Stories Saturday in a Shimmerz Paints layout. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I pulled out the Simple Vintage Farmhouse Garden Collection. It's super cool. It's like country animal type thing, but the colors in this were perfect for the photo that I have. So I'm not going to be utilizing like the farm animals in this collection, but the colors. Look at my photo. I was going to use this as my background paper. I usually do white. I'm trying to get away from that a little bit and use up my pattern papers. Isn't this cool? It's just got little apples on it with gingham, like teal gingham stripes and a little like distressing right here. It looks like I did that, but I didn't. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So here's my granddaughter. I took a whole bunch of scraps, and this was a scrap from when I must have used the collection last time. This was a scrap that was all ripped up, like a journaling card, and I distressed the edges of all of that with Distress Oxide and ground espresso. I do this off camera because it takes me a minute, but I do have a video on my channel. It was for Ginger's Corners 5K hop, where I showed how to use your scraps to back a photo, and I just think it comes out super cool. I love it. So we're gonna get going on this. I'm using all Simple Stories, but we are allowed to bring in mixed media, cut files, bramble fox, cardstock, gem sequins, enamel dots that you like. If you don't have enamel dots that go with the collection, you can bring in enamel dots from other things, all different things like that, stitching, handmade stuff, whatever, as long as you don't like mix like Pink Fresh Studio and with Simple Stories. It has to be the Simple Stories collection. So in the description box below is a link to all my other friends who participate. They participate every single month unless there's something going on with work or family or something. Then of course they don't have to, but they'll have a ton of Simple Stories content on their channel, and they're all fantastic. Everybody uses different collections and everybody is uniquely different and just wonderful. I came across these die cuts. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love them, and they have like a little distressing on them. They're from the Hip Kit Club. Since we're allowed to bring in cut files, I sort of thought that this was sort of like a cut file, even though it's not. Sorry about the glare. But I used this on my Pink Fresh Friday just yesterday. The video went up. You are terrific. I still have that one here. They're very big. And then this flower, I use this heart with these two I used yesterday on my Pink Fresh Fridays. If you want to check that out. Today I'm going to use this. It's absolutely gigantic. Look at it. It is so big. So my cat is screaming at her toys. I'm so sorry. There's nothing wrong with her. I just went ahead and backed it with some of the pattern papers from this collection. I didn't want it to be the focal point of the layout. I want this to be. So I'm going to do, that landed well. Okay, well, let's put it that way because that's the way it landed. I think it's cool. So we'll just put it something like that. That's so cute. I distressed the edges of this, backed it with the pattern paper from the kit. I made it all basically be around the same colors. They are different pattern papers, but the blue and the peach went well with the flowers and stuff, and I just love this outdoor photo of her. It's so, so cute. So I don't want this die cut going off the page at all. I don't like cutting things on the edges. It just bothers me. I don't know why. It's probably totally fine. It's just not my thing. So how about that? Okay. So I'm going to bring in 3 shimmers. Pink Caviar, it's a Shimmerz, which means it has sparkle in it. I'll link all of these below. And if you do place an order with Shimmerz Paints, whether it be for the paints, the paper collections, they have gorgeous, gorgeous sequins. If you are in the need of sequins, put some of those in your cart. Look at this. It's so pretty. So this is going to have sparkles in it because it's a Shimmerz. And then I'm right at the end of my olive branch. Thank God I have another bottle because this is one of my favorite colors. I want to bring this in because I thought it would make the photo pop with all the green from outside. And this was not set up. I just stood there and watched her play, and she was, oh my God, so cute. She's a year older now, but this was 2023. Color Splash. It's a glossy acrylic spray. It is the best gold that you're ever going to get for splatters. So if you need gold splatters, this is what you want. And yeah, I said olive branch already. So I'm going to use those 3 things. Yeah, it's super simple. So anyways, leave my name in the comment box of your Shimmerz Paints order, because if you do that, you end up getting an extra free paint, and it's usually a jar of some kind of little teeny jar. It's not teeny, there's tons in here. A jar of extra paint, and every time you order, you get a new one of these, so you bulk up your stash. Like, I've got a ton of these from ordering before I was on the design team. So there, I'm gonna do that. I think it's super cool. I love it. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is put some green up in here, and then mix in a little bit of pink. I'll do the gold splatters at the end. And since this is right at the end, I'm gonna take what I have and put it on my glass mat here on the side. Let me put that there. Yeah, there's very little left, so let me pour a little bit right here. All right, so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. You might be able to see it. I can't tell. Just old sponges. Well, not old, but cheap, inexpensive sponges from like dollar store. I may have actually gotten these sponges on Temu, but so I'm just going to use the sponge technique, get this with the color, and then I'm going to lift up and I'm going to lightly dot this, just a little bit, very light up and down motions. And I'm going to bring it in close and show you what that actually does, because it's really cool, the pattern and effect that you get from that. Pretty. So then we're going to constantly go back and check and make sure that you can see it, because I wouldn't want to put any under here. It's a waste of paint because you can't see it. But if I do that, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so let's put some more around here. And again, lightly tapping up and down. I don't want to put a big area that doesn't look good. So up and down lightly. And with like any mixed media, you're going to end up covering up some of it, but that's okay. So with this die cut, I backed it just like it was a cut file. And then I took a pen. This is a Creative Memories pen. It's a fine tip. I don't know what, I don't know what size it is. Anyways, it's Creative Memories. I'll link my Creative Memories website below if you need anything, or you can get some from your consultant. I just love Creative Memories. It's the only albums that I use, and I love their tools. Their tools are the best. So I'm going to go under here and lift this back up, you guys, because I totally forgot that I wanted to use something else. This is a little chiseler. They're amazing. You can go underneath and lift up your papers and not ruin anything. Okay, let's see if that's enough. But if you search for these, be careful, because it's just a little piece of plastic, and you can get them for like 95 cents on Etsy. And I saw it once, I can't remember where, it could have been Amazon, for $14. No, make sure if you get this little chiseler, L-I-L, I can't even see it, L-I-L-C-H-I-Z-L-E-R. little chiseler. It's perfect if you want one in your craft room. Just don't buy from the places that have them for like $14. Chipboard frame. I just want this. So I'm wondering, let's see if I can get that in there because I put the adhesive on before I was ready. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. So maybe a flower there because she's sniffing flowers. This is one of those puffy titles. I left it on the acetate. Sorry, you can see my ceiling fan here. I have to have it on or I'll get too hot. I'm wondering if I have room for that. It is super cute. What if I did that? You guys, I really like that. This says memories, and it's okay. And this right here in the bottom says the vowels conform, and because that peach paper had a chicken on it. So I'm thinking about this. So if I did that, it would rest nicely on top of this chipboard frame here, but I'd have to put a foam square underneath this W, and I'm not using this puffy heart. I'll save it for another layout because it's black, and I don't think it matches. Now, I did find this on those sticker sheets, the one I showed you when the video started. I really like it. I don't like the sentiment, so I'm going to go into the sticker book and find something different and cover it up. Oh, my heart. Okay. Tweezers. This still has a good stick on it, so let's see if I can get this in here because it's very thin and you can't mess up. I mean, I just think humble and kind is not necessarily appropriate for a little girl, and she's just sniffing flowers, so I suppose it would be all right. I just think this is better. That was tough. It's a little too white for me. I'm going to come in and dab it with my dauber that I use the ground espresso on. And I'm just going to dab it a little bit. So see, so now it's not so white. Come on. Alright, and then glue in the middle. Like this. Okay, I hold the middle and then I bend the wings up with these two fingers. While that dries, it's going to take a minute because of the paint. And then the foam squares, I just put them in there so when you put them in your page protector and you close the book, it still retains some dimension and it doesn't get totally smushed down. Okay, so I'll put like 2 for now. I'll see if it needs 3. Oh my gosh, everything. I gotta clean the bottom of my tweezers off. It's just probably full of glue and adhesive. Let me see, about 2. Yeah, 2's good. I wonder if I can get some right on this chipboard butterfly. So then they would match. Why not, right? Alright, so let's say gather. And we're not on farms. We're going to have to use this gray one, which I think is okay because I don't want that yellow anyways. And those are the last of my tickets. Isn't that crazy? Alright, let me see. There's a butterfly up here. Cool. Photo corners. Let me hover. I'm not sure. I wish they were green, but that would probably be too much. You guys, I don't really mind that. Let's see. Alright, I never use those, so let's do it. See if we like it. I'm going to put it right in the corner of the photo. Because there's so many different layers. What do you think? It's cute. Might as well, right? So here's one. Here's one. Oh. And here's one. Okay, do I want anything else in here? No. Okay, we're done with that. So we're using up a lot of the stash here. That's awesome. Okay, let's put a photo corner here. What else we got? Right here. So yeah, have a nice happy Memorial Day weekend. Be safe. We are having a ton of people over. A ton. Saturday it's just a few people, and then Sunday there's a ton of people. So we'll say gather together like this. I like putting them together like that. I am done. Do you guys like this? I think it's cute. Oops, crooked. I think it came out pretty good. I like it because the picture pops. And that's the whole point of scrapbooking, is your photo, you know, and using pretty things. So here's that. There's a little cluster of 5. Let me show you the gold digger splatters, please. They're amazing. Look at my granddaughter. Look at those eyelashes that she has. Oh my God. And then here's my title. So again, don't forget to leave my name in the comment box of your Shimmerz Paints order, because I want you to get your free item of paint. Okay, I have lots of Shimmerz Paints process videos on my channel. There's a playlist called Shimmerz Paints, and if you want to see more about the paint or learn more about the paint, you can also contact me, Instagram, here on YouTube, or you can go ahead and friend request me on Facebook if you want to. Yeah, thanks for coming to see me. Again, everybody else, my friends are in the description box below, so you can also go see what Simple Stories collections they use today. Shimmerz Paints is all going to be linked below, and I will type in the names of the 3 colors I used in case you were totally interested in them. But look how, I want to show you that green. Look at, that was so fast. Isn't that great? Let me show you up here again close. Doesn't that look really good? It just adds, with the paint, it just adds to your amazing layouts. All right, my friends, thank you for coming to see me. Again, happy Memorial Day. I appreciate you spending some of your valuable time with me, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.